This was the scene after multiple bombs exploded at the Spectrum Friday morning during Ben Gleck's speech. Welcome to KAGG-TV. I'm Jason Borba.
And I'm Emmy Tano.
We just got word that FBI has ordered an immediate and mandatory evacuation of USU campus and the back of the Spectrum. So Emmy, I know you were at the speech this morning. Can you walk us through the events of earlier today?
That's right, Jason. I was lucky. I was far enough away from it that I didn't get hurt.
Good. That's always good. We're glad. We were really worried about you.
I know. I saw those tweets out there. Ben Gleck's Religion and Life devotional started off this morning with the hype of a rock concert, complete with hundreds of screaming fans and more than 100 security guards. Leading up to the devotional, Ben Gleck's insistence, despite receiving numerous death threats before his arrival at USU, remains a controversial topic.
Oh wait, not yet.
USU Events Coordinator Teresa Pickett says the 10 death threats sent to the school warned Gleck of potential harm to the audience. Gleck, whose family was also in attendance, said he wanted to make a showing as a good American despite the threats. USU Public Relations Director Tim DeCali insisted that Bet continue as planned, citing the event's academic importance. According to police, the threats weren't likely serious. However, those in the audience, including myself, were hoping the same thing until the time the bomb went off shortly before noon.
We've identified 600 people that have been injured, and we at this time have 113 fatalities from this incident. As you know, has been said, we would ask for a lot of help staying out of the area. Ask people to not come in and rubberneck and come and interfere with the rescue operations and the emergency operations. It's still a very dangerous scene.
We do know that Ben Gleck was evacuated out of the building. Right now he's at an undisclosed location.
There were 11 confirmed explosions at the Spectrum. Police say that 2 other bombs were found and were safely detonated by the Logan Bomb Squad. So far, 123 casualties have been reported and over 600 people have been treated for injuries at hospitals across the Cache Valley and Salt Lake City. Witnesses say the bombs first went off in rapid succession but slowed down toward the end. Emergency responders have been on the scene all day getting victims out of the Spectrum, and the FBI is currently investigating who is behind the attacks.
We got everybody out here helping the injured. We've got everybody out here helping investigate. If anybody knows anything, they're welcome to come forward and help us, but we're doing everything we can at the moment.
Helicopters are coming from as far away as Idaho Falls to help ferry wounded and injured people. The governor has pledged the full resources of the state of Utah. The President of the United States has been briefed, and he is, through the Deputy Director of the FBI, has told me that he will give whatever is necessary for it.
Ben Gleck was unharmed in the attacks and was seen leaving the hospital with his wife. They were both visibly distraught. We can confirm his daughter passed away from the injuries.
What happened today? Just terror in the heartland of America.
We got everybody out here helping the injured.
We have received news that Lieutenant Frank of the Logan City Police Department has confirmed this was the work of terrorist organizations.
Our Ileana Barunda is live with more information on the bombings that have taken place today. Ileana?
Of course. Well, after the bombings, the USU students were evacuated from the Spectrum. However, as said earlier, a backpack was found outside of Champ Hall, and the FBI took the backpack and found there was a bomb inside. So they proceeded to try and neutralize said bomb, but minutes later, 3 FBI agents were killed from the explosion. Back to you.
Thanks, Ileana.
Great reporting by her. She always does a great job. All right, we have a guest in studio now who knows one of the girls who was kidnapped earlier this week. He is actually the neighbor of her, and he's here to give us some more insight to what is happening with her.
Yeah, so I'm her neighbor. She lives in the LLC. She's a sophomore in the JCOM department. We were worried because she'd been missing since Thursday, and our roommates were really worried about her. And being neighbors, we know her well. Yes. Happy to report she is safe. Her family's been notified. She's good.
Good. That's great. Thank you for joining us.
Awesome.
Have a great day. Thank you, sir. When we come back, we'll show you what rolled into a Burger King.
And what mythical beast is being taken to the Hogle Zoo?
Up, college is hard. Down, those books are heavy.
My sport is football, but my passion is education. So every year I take promising high schoolers on a college tour to show them that higher education means a brighter future. My name is Nnamdi Asamoah. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
You can be a reader, tutor, or mentor too. Take the pledge at liveunited.org/volunteer.
Hey everybody! Heart disease affects 1 in every 3 women in America, but you can fight back. There's no time to lose. Mothers, sisters, daughters, families, and friends, it's time to shout louder, stand stronger, and demand change. Let's go!
To the Batmobile. Dang it.
To the invisible jet! Dang it. Together, we can put an end to heart disease. It's time to go red for women. I could use your help. Yeah! Learn more from the American Heart Association at www.goredforwomen.org. Hey, everybody.
Welcome back. 8 people are dead and 8 more are in critical condition today after a traffic light malfunction caused a serious traffic accident. A traffic light malfunction on 200 North Main caused both lights to turn green at the same time. With both lights green, a semi-truck and car collided and ended up going right into a nearby Burger King. 8 people were killed in the accident. Among those killed were 3 Logan High School students, a couple eating in the restaurant, and the driver of both vehicles. There were 8 more people taken to Logan Regional Hospital in critical condition, and several others were treated for minor injuries.
We were just sitting there talking. I had a nice bonding moment. Then all of a sudden, this gigantic semi-truck came in, and it just hit us, and I didn't know what was going to happen. Poor Sarah, she has this giant gash. It's bleeding a lot. There was a lot of bodies and glass flying and everything. I don't even know. It just came out of nowhere.
It's under investigation that there was a light malfunction to where both lights were green at the same time, and we're regarding the situation as a tragedy.
There will be a candlelight vigil for those killed tomorrow at Romney Stadium at 7 p.m. There have been many deaths today. Ileana is live with us to add more about the casualties. Ileana.
And if all these deaths aren't enough, 2 bodies were found strangled in the Logan Canyon today. Police are unsure as to who the victims were or if they're even going to follow up on it. Back to you.
Thank you for that insight, Ileana. That was beautiful.
I'm sure you've heard the stories of Sasquatch and wondered what it looks like. Early today, a local resident caught footage of what he claims to be Bigfoot. In this video given to us by Brad Larson, you see that he comes from the right of the screen. A black beast is what he would call it. A few hours later, Sean Davis and the Logan Animal Control caught what they say is Bigfoot.
I walk outside. Usually when I get out there, I hear, the cows bleating and the mooing. I get out there and it's silent. And I go to check on everything and it's gone.
I'm here to announce that we have caught Bigfoot. We tranquilized him in Logan Canyon. This is indeed a creature that no one has ever seen before.
The 6'5" hairy beast is being transported to its new home at the Hogle Zoo.
All right, and
Go,
with
Ileana.
bands, regardless of the bombings, Band Smash plans to continue their concert tonight. 100% of proceeds are going to go to help the victims of the various bombings, car accidents, and other deaths related to today's incidents. Back to you.
Thank you, Ileana. Sorry. If you have any information, please contact. Oh yes, the cattle was taken today from 2 farms in Preston and Hiram. In Preston, 14 cows were taken, and guess what? They even took 1 goat. In Hiram, there was also cattle stolen, and these seem to be connected, as the farmer in Preston is cousins 3 times removed from the farmer in Hiram. Police are still investigating the thefts, but there could be foul play involved.
I walk outside. Usually when I get out there, I hear, the cows bleating and the mooing. I get out there and it's silent. And I go to check on everything and it's gone. Everything. all 14 of my cattle and one of my goats.
If you have any information on the thefts, please Facebook message Anthony Nelson. Thanks for joining us on this week's edition of KAGG-TV. Join us next time.
All right, thank you. Hope they find those cows.